What's up guys, what is up, and welcome back to another video. Today we return in Don't Starve Shipwrecked. I was about to hit save and quit. No, we're gonna continue. So last we left off, we were doing our exploration of this island. We were getting some last second fires in, we were cooking some food. And we are gonna continue heading up north because there's a treasure chest that we really want to find up there. So let's not, I was gonna say some sort of very wordy, let's not lay waste. Is that like the correct, I don't know, it's like some fancy way of saying. I'm trying to be a smarticle particle, but I don't know, man. This particle ain't too smarticle. Anyways, hopefully you guys are having yourselves an awesome day. Sorry that's for the last 2 days, I think. It's been only one video uploaded. I've been really busy with stuff, way more busy than I thought. Today I'm pretty busy as well, so that's why this video might be a little bit later. I actually got to go to a baptism dinner, so woo! Got some fun stuff going on. That's going to be really awesome, because I love me some food, love me some munchies. And yeah, it's actually over in Chicago, so it's going to be a little bit of a drive and everything, but it's going to be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. And I'm also looking forward to finding this island up here, because just imagine if we can get, oh, just imagine if we get gears already. I remember that's the one thing we didn't find in season 3. Then again, we found like no treasure in season 3. Like, you gotta admit, we're already off to a little bit of a better start here. I don't know, I really like this guy. You know, I really do. What's with the pelicans? Get out of here, pelicans. Stupid bird things. Blech. Get out of here. No one likes you. You're just birds. And, ooh. So to actually get to this island, it looks like we have to go away from our... What is that? Attack? No thanks. I'm not attacking that. I'm not suicidal. The last thing you ever want to attack is something with a skull and crossbones on it. Alright? That's when you go away. You move away swiftly. Oh, now I remember. Last we left off. We're having the very strugglesome, that's an empty bottle, don't care, a very strugglesome time with our health because Revenge of the Coconuts apparently was the theme of the last episode. But that's okay because today, hopefully with our crock pot and all of these delicious goodies we got, we will be able to remedy that. Oh, we got a swamp. Alright, good news here. If we can find some of those swamp beefalo. I've yet to see one of them. I've seen their poop in one of the seasons. I've yet to actually see one of them. If we can find one of them, that will be humongous for us because that will be our supply of poop. So, here's two. Fingers crossed, man, that we can find some of those swampalo. I'm gonna call them swampalo until I can figure out what their actual names are. And this is the island complex we were looking for. Lots of fish. So this might, depending on how big this island is, this might actually end up being a pretty solid home for us if we do want to build here. We're already capable of building here with the science machine. We can already plop one of those down, and we already have a decent supply of seafood if we so choose. So, very versatile area depending on what we can find inland. So, this is going to be the big deciding factor. There, we got the skull and crossbones. We don't have a shovel. We should probably acquire a shovel. We got to do a science machine to get a shovel. So, at the very least, let's make a science machine. If we have to, we'll break it down. No worries. There we go. Wow, this is a little louder than I expected it to be for some reason. Let's hammer that crate. We got some cloth. I really don't have room for that. I really don't. Maybe we should make a... You know what I'll do? I'll actually make a crock pot recipe real quick then. Clear up some inventory room here. We'll use the red cap, a limpet, and some berries. Will that make something good here? Ratatouille. I thought I could make something a little bit better. Apparently not. Oh wait, hold up. There is something I might be able to make. People were telling me, apparently this is what I kept messing up. The fabled recipe I was looking for is 2 seaweed and 2 of these, and that will make the California rolls. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. We figured it out. That only took forever. Way longer than forever, actually. That took a really long time. But we got our shovel here. We will go dig in. We will grab our California rolls, which are going to be awesome for pretty much everything. Food and health. Oh, delicious. Let's make another pair of that. And that seaweed we picked up along the way, super clutch. And now that I correctly know how to make California rolls for the first time in forever, we are looking good. So just grab this other one. We got a little bit of inventory room. Let's dig this thing up. Hopefully there's not snakes that attack us. No, we're good. And ooh, we got a football helmet. We got some doubloons, and we got seashell armor. We got so much stuff. God damn. You know what? I kind of just want to make another recipe here so we can clear up even more space with the... Yeah, so we're pretty much full there. If I use the red cap and 3 berries, will that make a fistful of jam? Ratatouille. Sure, I'll take some ratatouille, man. Anything is a cop-out. Might actually munch on these petals here to clear up a little bit of room. We'll drop the nitrates. We can always find that later. And this is a very plentiful chest. We already got a spear. Didn't even have to craft one. That's nice. Got a couple blue gems. And we can also get a football helmet. So if we ever get attacked, we have a football helmet and a seashell suit in episode 2. God damn. Today is looking like a good one, boys and girls. The question is, what do we get rid of? Because we kind of got to get rid of something. Oh, you know what we can do? Is, no. Like, can we drop one of these? There we go. Drop one of those, stack that, and now we can pick up the ratatouille. And then in our inventory, we can break down the chest, get some wooden boards, and, oh, we gotta pick up a crock pot. Forgot about that. Well, that's no good. Don't eat the seeds, I need those. Oh, dude, we're gonna be able to make a hell of a farm, that's for sure. Nighttime's coming. Good thing that nighttime is pretty short, so that shouldn't be too big of a deal. Let's break the chest, get these wood boards. We can make a fire for tonight. Campfire, but you know what, maybe we'll build a little bit of a base here. I don't know, I'm kind of tempted to... Ooh, well, we already have flowers, got some gold up here. Depending on what else is on this island, man, we might do it. We might have to do it just because it sounds like an amazing idea. Got some low-level spiders we can attack. You know, we'll finish exploration of this tomorrow. For now, I mean, we will throw a campfire down here because we kind of have to for survival reasons. So we'll do that. The campfire will actually clear up our log slot, so that's good. But we won't place this till necessary. And it's actually just kind of chilling there in our inventory, so that's good. Forgot that that was a nifty trick that we can do at pretty much all times. A lot of stuff we can research here. We can even get a thermal measurer. That's something. That really is. Well, we already got some black magic stuff going, man. This is a good day, but we'll go ahead, place this for now. Let's have it be nice and close. I do love myself this portable crock pot. It is magical. It's a mystical being, truly. And we'll munch on that ratatouille here in a little bit. I don't think we should eat it yet. We'll wait for our hunger to go down a little bit. Our sanity is doing really good, man. Today is a good day. Can I just say that? This season, I like, if you could see my face, if I did a face cam for this, you could just see me smiling and how happy I am for this season. Now, 10 episodes from now, I'm probably going to regret that and be like, I jinxed that in episode 2. But you know what? That's like 10 episodes from now. So I'm going to worry about that in 9 episodes. I'll give it like a 1 episode buffer, you know, if necessary, just because, you know, the process and yeah. Anyways, we got to continue exploring this island and seeing if it is a viable candidate for us to live on. The problem is it is kind of a little ways away from the original chain of islands, which is always good, but at the same time we might be able to find a path back there in the shallow water, and it's always good to have a path back in shallow water because deep water can lead to wetness, flooding, and potential drowning. 3 symptoms I am not a big fan of, so fingers crossed that we got a little bit of a shallow way back here. I will be very happy if that's the case. Now, in terms of tools, we got plenty of tools. 9% pickaxe. Might honestly just use that 9% on that rock up there and wait on it. Who knows? Is 9% going to be enough? It might be if it uses up 1%. So I might actually try and use this pickaxe really quickly last second. Chef's pouch, man, it came in so clutch. I'm loving this. We don't even need a backpack. We got a goddamn pouch. That is his hat. Look at why he uses his hat as a pouch. I wouldn't want to put stuff in my hat. No, like I would want to wear that hat. Okay, anyways. We can mine the... No, already broken. Well, you know what? It's another issue. It's broken already. And those are flowers. Alright, well, I'll equip something. Spear, because we might get into a couple fights. I'll eat the ratatouille, actually. Because I think stuff's starting to go down there. We got those goddamn monkeys. I despise those things. And let us continue the exploration of this and see where we go. We got what looks like, I'm guessing, 2 monkey huts. We saw one there. And then I think there's probably one a little bit more south. But by the looks of it, this island might be a little bit on the restricted side since it doesn't go much more north. And that means it's a 3 biome island. I'm not sure that's a island that we exactly want to settle. So, tad bit unfortunate there. But, you know, we should probably capitalize. And why is this pickaxe slippery? Nothing was wet in my... What? There... Makes no sense. Nothing was wet in my inventory, but my pickaxe decides to be slippery. You know what? Whatever. I don't judge. So all the rocks we found so far are actually gold. Might as well capitalize, because we're probably not coming back to this island, and grab everything we can in terms of stones, gold, all that jazz. We probably want some wood Well, actually, we don't even need a fire. We could probably survive with a torch. Oh, get out of here, you freaking monkey. I swear to God. No. No. I hate you. Despise you. Despise you. Jesus Christ, they took one of my flint. Oh, no, now there's two. Okay, well, as long as I get the gold, I'm happy. Get the gold, get the gold, get the gold! Ah! Alright. Those things are assholes. God damn. I forgot how nice it was not to be bothered by them. Not a big deal, but still, it was a pretty nice thing not to have to be bothered by them. We could start picking some flowers, but, I don't know. We're not super desperate for flowers right now and would rather keep them here just in case. Monkeys, screw off. Those are my seeds. Planting shit with those. I despise these things with a passion. Seriously, I forgot how much I must have hated these things for the first 2 seasons. That's all I'm saying. I can't imagine how much I despise these monstrosities because they're a pain in the ass, man. God damn. Oh yeah, isn't there one more rock we should mine over here? Oh my god, there are a lot of monkey huts. Oh, there's 2. So there's actually 3 monkey huts in this area. We have a lot of monkeys following us. Uh-oh. Okay. Get the gold. Get the gold. Get the gold. That's all I wanted. That's the big deal. Stones, flint, we can grab that whenever. Gold, a little bit on the iffier side. Not sure if we can grab that at all times. God damn, these monkeys have to screw off soon. Oh no, they're gonna grab the bones. I don't really want to grab those. I'll keep the cloth. The cloth's gonna be useful for us. But at this point, you know, we could break that, but maybe I'll leave it here. Maybe we'll come back. We got plenty of gold. We're not desperate for one more. I will grab these limpets, though. Or will I? Actually, I don't know if I will. I might have to drop something. Maybe the palm leaves? No. Bottles? No, that's 1 limpet rock. It's not too important. Whatever, we'll dip out on the limpet rock. I just want to explore the rest of this island. See, okay, 2 limpet rocks. That could be worth it. Grab the seashell. 3 limpet rocks. Okay, we gotta make room for these limpets. That's a sign. Empty bottles. You know, palm leaves. We could get palm leaves at any point in time. You know, it's the cloth. You know, it's 1 cloth. That's not a big deal. Monkeys, go wild. Go to town on that cloth. If you really want to, go ahead. I'm gonna pick up, what is that, like 3 limpet rocks we saw? Yeah, I'm picking up those 3 limpet rocks. That's like a California roll if we can find the seaweed. Speaking of that, not doing too hot on seaweed. Also, forgot chef's pouch. Want to keep everything edible in the chef's pouch area. And I just love this. He's got like a mobile kitchen in that hat, man. It's amazing. We can keep food. It's like a refrigerator. We got a freaking portable crock pot. It fits in his pocket. Don't know how. Don't ask me. I'm not a magician. Apparently this guy is. And we'll explore the rest of this. We're just going to head back down southwest. Monkey's buggered off. Thank you, assholes. We're going to get out of here. We're doing really nice in terms of resources. Maybe I'll pick up a couple of these twigs, actually. And there's a seashell here, so that's actually a decent thing to capitalize on. Got some seeds. Man, that's just seeds. Oh, we're getting a little bit hungry, though. Monkeys, leave. Leave. Please, just leave. We might want to actually throw on a hat. Maybe we'll drop the pickaxe. It's only 8%, 18%. That's not a lot. And I do need some inventory room, so we'll drop the pickaxe. Hopefully pick up some seaweed so we can make some California rolls on the way back. What is that? What is that off the coast? Do you see that? Is that maybe a bottle? I actually would not mind if that was a message in a bottle. What did I say I dropped? Oh yeah, we gotta quit. Yes, that is a message in a bottle. Woo! Thank God I explored that. Alright, message in a bottle. What do you say? Where is our next adventure area? Wow, on the other side of the globe. Well, might as well start making our way down there. Making our way downtown. And yeah, that's only going to take about 3 millennia. So, yeah, we got some time. You know, a lot of time. Think about stuff and things. That food, man. I just... Oh, I was like, what's that in the water? That's the pickaxe I dropped. I dropped anchor over there. That's what I did. Yeah, so we should... worst case scenario, we can always just craft a torch and chill out at sea. We can do that. We can do that. We got a seaweed here. We will definitely grab that. If we do craft a torch, though, we do have to watch out a little bit. And also, we have to go... The dinner hour approach is true. That it does. Yeah, hopefully... If we do craft a torch, it's going to be kind of rough because we got to make sure we drop something from our inventory for it because... okay, let's just keep that in mind. Got to drop something before we craft the torch. Like anything. Like it just temporarily so the torch can kind of last us. Because we don't really have inventory room and that torch is going to plop out. Ain't going to have a place to go and we're going to die. Story of my life. Death. Well, actually, not really. Story of my life can't be death. Otherwise, I wouldn't really be alive. So, yeah. I guess we'll kind of set anchor here. It's a small little place so we can begin sailing. I kind of want to explore that western coast. Maybe head out a little bit, see if we can find some islands over there, and then ultimately go down to that island. And I want to find a good island. The 3 islands we found so far, they've been restricted to beach and forest, and also a swamp. We gotta find something a little bit better. Well, not swamp. That's not swamp. That's... I don't know. This when I think swamp, I think of that nasty thing. If you guys probably know what I'm talking about. Actually, can we grab these limpets from here? No, they haven't regrown yet. How would they have regrown already? I don't know. Yeah, let's drop something here. Let's equip our axe. Drop that. And let's see if we can get this in time. Just make a fire in time. I don't know. We're going to be cutting it close, but we should be good here. Okay, thank God. We'll pick up those palm leaves, too. And let's craft up that fire. Woot woot. That should last us for the night. And if we can dig up the rest of these logs. Nice. Have 2 more for the road. And we still have the same dilemma we had before. You know what? You know what would solve this dilemma? 1 seaweed. 1 seaweed would very easily solve. You know, maybe I'll wear the hat for a bit. I don't think wearing it makes its durability. Oh, it probably does. It probably does. So that's, yeah, I don't know about this, man. It's a tough decision. If you guys know in the comments, let me know if it does. I am like 99% sure the durability goes down if we use it. And I'm not using... Oh, that water better best not get to the fire. I'm not using these limpets in that recipe yet. I want to grab some seaweed. Potentially like 1 more limpet so we can make the right recipe, which is those California rolls, which are hot diggity dog damn good. And yeah, otherwise I would definitely cook something up because we do have 4 edible items. We got seeds, so whenever we do decide to settle down, man, we got some stuff to work with. We can build that bird cage. We didn't build a bird cage last season. Don't know if we had one too much. I think season 2 we did have a bird cage. Season 3, no. That was a disaster of a season. So hopefully we can get that bird cage, and then we can have our seeds kind of reproduce themselves and constantly have stuff growing in case we get a kind of vegetable we're not too interested in keeping. We do have an 8-slot fridge here. It will be good if we get an actual fridge, since that'll, you know, kind of help. But I might have to wear that helmet for a little bit so we have room. I don't know what I would want to drop. I don't know. We just got a lot of stuff already. We really do have to settle down somewhere, but I want to find an island that is good. So hopefully I can pull that off. But other than that, that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching the video as always, and hopefully I'll see you next one.